All right, everybody, how's it going? Real Diversity. We're back with another video. I guess since I haven't actually. Oh, do I have all the Darkrai stuff now? Oh, nice. Um, we're back with another video. We're back with a Scolipede and a Wheezing. This is the deck real quick. I'll show you. This is the updated version. We used to run 2 potions in them. I just threw them out. I just took them out and added Pokemon Communications. This deck was really strong in the past, and I think that it's still really strong now. Only issue is fighting is kind of prevalent. And a lot of people are trying to counter Dark right now, but Dark is the big counter for the main Dark decks is Grass with Darkrai and stuff. So we're not really too threatened, but fighting is kind of a little bit more common now with Lucario. I haven't ran into too many fighting decks, but I just want to throw it out there. But before we start, let's go open some packs up real quick. I like to save these. I usually never get the max out my packs, but I've been slacking lately, to say the least. I opened a bunch of packs up day one. Something's good. Something's good in the back. Let's just get straight to it because I know nothing. Oh, just a one star Reggie Gigas art, which he isn't. I don't. Has anyone tried a deck with him or so? Let me look at. I guess he'll pair well with, I would assume, Dialga, but let's see. Or I mean even Manaphy actually. You know what? Probably actually not that bad of a card if you paired it with like maybe the new Magnezone. I feel like because you can keep feeding it energy. The only issue is though, the only way this card would really be effective and get play if it was at like 200 HP. If it had the most HP in the game and it was like an EX, then it would probably be pretty relevant. And actually, I think Regigigas never gets any real love in the Pokemon game, so I think that would have actually been 2 in a row. Yeah, I'm not gonna pull anything nice for a while after this. Nice. Awesome. This can go in my Garchomp deck. If you guys want to see, I just played Garchomp. I've been using my Garchomp deck a lot. I love my Garchomp deck. It is very nice and consistent. If you guys, I know a lot of double energy decks are very inconsistent, but I took a little inspiration and I made a pretty consistent one. So awesome pulls here. I think, do we get one more? I'll pull another Palkia one because I really want to get Infernape. Hope to get Infernape soon. So something's decent in the back there. Oh, Empoleon. Okay, nice. I think we already. That may be our. I think we already didn't have 2. So I don't. I was gonna say that may complete our pair, but we may have already had 2 there. So anyways, let's jump straight into it. We're doing the event today. This is why I feel I'm on this game so much lately. It's just to get. Here's my. Well, since I accidentally opened this up anyway, this is my Garchomp deck. I'm gonna go ahead and put the new one in. Let's do Garchomp. Awesome. Actually, I'll even put him now as the new pitcher. Oh wait, can I do that right here? He'd be the new highlight card. Druddigon and Cynthia. Again, let me fix this. Every time I get an adjustment to this deck, it always tries to add that fire energy back in there. So yeah, definitely gotta pay attention at that time. Okay, so that was the deck we was using last time, and Scolipede today. So anyways, that video is already out. Go check it out. We used that our Garchomp deck. We had a good time. I think we like won half our games. Other ones potential wins with that deck. This is Scolipede. I always thought was really strong. Reason being, Scolipede, it hits like a truck, and the meta when Scolipede came out was still pretty heavily Mewtwo. So it always felt nice to see him and use him. And we play really well into those decks. Again, of course we go against our biggest weakness today. But oh good, we're going second. We're not gonna play the bench just yet. We're not gonna play on our bench at all just yet, so. Very interesting deck. This seems like a very counter meta deck here. Fighting with yeah, super heavy counter meta here. coughing. I would love to play him, but there's no point in taking that damage right now, so we're just not gonna go through that. Actually, maybe I should have anyway. No, it's fine. I would assume, yeah, I was gonna say, I would assume you just throw energy on Mars Shadow here. No reason not to. So we're gonna go ahead and double up into Hitmonlee here. I should have used this Pokeball to do a little bit of, that's bad. I should use it to do a little bit of deck thinning last turn, but it's fine. He may sub out. I'm assuming he would just sacrifice Hitmonlee here. If he does have, oh, he did go first. If he does have Magnezone, we are threatened. If he does have an X speed here, X speed we lose. Yep. I don't know why I didn't do the. I have no freaking clue why I did not in my head think of that. It's quick L. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a lock in. I'm a lock in after that. That was a quick L. I did not, for whatever reason, think that, oh wait, he could evolve into Magnezone next turn and knock me out. Had I known it, I would have just took the chance. Yeah, and another misplay was not using that second Pokeball, because you always want to thin out your deck. Because say we drew that basic next turn, it would have been a wasted pool. So it was going first here. Again, this is one of the better decks to go first, because haha, Weezing is very nice, and Weezing only needs 1 energy. So Weezing is always good to see early. Yep, and we already get Weezing, so perfect. One of the very, very few decks that I respect going, and already a super solid hand there. I couldn't ask for a better hand. And say we get another Weezing or something like that, we can Pokemon communication and to try to potentially pull out another, pull out our Scolipede. And that'd be almost the only thing we need. Oh, good, okay, even better. Only thing that sucks, ooh, oh, look at the top history top. Very interesting there. I don't see any use because there's no card now that lets you draw next, like draw to pull the next card or whatever. So I don't. Oh, and there. Well, yeah, we are pretty much set then. Honestly, here. Yeah, very lucky. I'm gonna tell you guys this. We're like you will get a hand like this 1 out of 5 games where you can kind of just roll into your evolutions. And luckily we had coughing to go straight into Weezing, and we're already putting heavy damage into his Drotagon. And if he doesn't, if Dragonair doesn't come out here, I mean to say, if we don't see Dragonair, we just automatically win this one because we get the knockout next turn. Yeah, we just won this one off rip from just that alone. What's funny also here is if he, unless he has another Drotagon, but even then we're not threatened if Dragonair still doesn't come out yet. Okay, Dragonair, if another Drotagon comes out, then we're intimidated. Let's see. This makes things tricky here. Can he leave here? Did he already do anything? He may be able to leave here into a second Drotagon. That would suck. Well, it wouldn't suck. Okay, good. He just takes the L here. Honestly, yeah, him. I don't know if he already was holding those cards in his hand or what. But Dragonite is very intimidating here. Okay. If he already has Dragonite, potential GG. I don't really see. We don't have anything else to do. Very rare to lose to a Dragonite deck, but I think Dragonite's probably really scary nowadays but with these two cards, like they make your deck so much more consistent. Um, Now it's still a gamble, but it is a like you can still calculate. And long as you probably draw like 50% of your deck, you're in good shape. Wait, what did he do? No X speed there. Ah, he went straight in for attack. Not a bad idea there, because now he's 2 to kill here for us. But if you don't get Dragonite next turn, then you just lose here. But he may have Dragonite sitting in his hand, and if he does, we lose. The fact that we had such a great opening hand. Yep, and that's game. We had pretty much one of the best openings you could have. And the only thing is, if he just had an EX, if he didn't have so many, if we just had anything else, we would have had a decent shot there. You know what could no? I feel like that adds maybe too many cards into the deck, but Spiritomb, no, because then we still need Koga. Yeah, this deck. Only thing I can see now, this deck does have a few holes in it, and I think that's the honestly, it's simply just, and I mean, I guess if we just had all of our Mons, we would have been in a lot better shape. Because had we had two Weezings out, two Scolopedes, yeah, it wouldn't have been much. He could have like really one shot us with Dragonite, and yeah, we would, yeah, I think we would have still handled that really nicely. Just had we had are we first? Okay, again, like I said, sometimes going first does not feel that bad with this deck. Um, let's see what he's running. Articuno. Okay, I think played pretty decently into it. Only negative thing is he does get to put energy on first, but again with this deck, we're not too mad about that. Okay, and is there any negatives here? So we have a, yeah, I think because of that, I really want to make sure we're going into Scolipede pretty early. But there's no rush either way because we won't be able to even attack with Scolipede on turn. Okay, yeah, I had a good feeling we would. What was our chance? What's the math there? I think it was a 50-50. 50 because we two Venopedes. It was one it was another Weezing in the deck, and then I guess it was like a 2 out of 5, I think. Anyways, it was a good shot. So again, that's also another reason this deck is a little bit more consistent too, because even you can even sometimes, hey, say you get some stage twos or stage one super early. Well, guess what? You could also do on top of that. You can throw those back into your deck to pull your basics in case you don't get your Pokeballs. So it's also just almost at times sometimes a better Pokeball. So if no lucky Misty next turn and we do get rolling before he can really hurt us. Hmm. I've always respected this deck because you only need what, 6, 4, 2, 4, 4, 8, 10. Well, you still need 10. It's 10 Mons. It does make it a little bit interesting. There. Yeah, I'm not mad at losing Weezing here since we already have our second one ready to go. And then if he like Sabrina's us here, it's not like it's gonna be beneficial for him. What could be problematic though is a Cyrus. He made Cyrus our Scolipede. Interesting. Giant Cape. Is that where he wanted that to go? Is he gonna try to attack us with If he leaves out, I'll say I don't know. I really don't know what you're trying. What the play would be here. Okay, nope. He just goes for yeah. Cyrus does intimidate me here because it would put me in a pretty tough predicament. But either way it goes, we'd be fine because Starmie. Starmie's not a threat yet either, so. You know, we still have 2 Kogas built up. So we're living good. We're living good. Again, 2 games back to back where we was able to set up pretty nicely here. I don't know what the play is with this one. I guess he's still missing his Starmie. I guess oh maybe actually now that I think about it, I guess he foresaw that he was gonna need to use Vaporeon as a tank is what I'm guessing here. I'm assuming he runs Leaf in his deck, but which is this does. Let me do the math again. 120. He does barely survive here. But we still desperately need him to set up. So we're gonna make this play anyway, even though he may have a leaf and may have a way to retreat. Hopefully he just assumes that we're running Cyrus is my hope here. Also Mars, as I predicted, Mars isn't getting that much play as I predicted. Okay, I do see now. I didn't do the math right. That's what I was gonna say. I think that's why he threw Vaporeon out, which is very he was looking 3-4 turns ahead, so that's really smart. But ultimately, almost in the same spot here. If we can get our other Venipede next turn, that would set us up really nicely to avoid. Okay, either way, nothing's gonna attack this turn with no leaf, and having to retreat manually like that. Okay, good, perfect. I was gonna say I just need to see our other Venipede. That way I feel more comfortable. Potion. Yeah, it's no. I was gonna say one thing I could do is I could attack there, but if he has even just 1 potion, that makes that fight incredibly difficult. Now here's an opportunity you can't give up. Or if you do give up, that's fine, because then we can just again attack. So he gets a knockout here, but obviously loses his Starmie. But he does get a free retreat here into his Articuno. I still yet to see a Misty, which is very interesting here. Still no Misties at work here. which is surprising. But if Articuno comes in, he's still threatened. But I foresee him switching into Articuno. But again, still incredibly threatened, and just not gonna get a knockout. And once we get Whirlipede, we need a second leaf. No, I can't. Whirlipede, you still gotta attack though. That's what kind of makes it a dangerous play. Okay, I foresaw this. Again, I guess just doesn't run Misty in this deck. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This should secure our win. If he wants to throw Starmie back out, that's fine. If he wants to Giovanni us, that's fine. Another Cyrus doesn't guarantee a kill here. So if he Cyruses us, that's fine. It's nothing he can do here to win. It's nothing he can do to if he Cyruses us again, he cannot knock out our Scolipede. Because he won't be able to Giovanni. He would have to Giovanni here. Now, I guess one thing he could... I really don't see anything he can do here. Especially, yeah, and if he tries to play a Misty, which Misty's pointless at this point. Yeah, so I don't see any win conditions. That leaf was a lucky pull there. Lucky for us. So... And he's already poisoned. So we just come in and end it with Scolipede. And even at worst, if he did sub out, we still would have been able to pull off the combo. And even at worst too, had somehow some mystery he managed to knock out Scolipede, we had our second Scolipede for reassurance as well. So. And this is game. So yeah, Scolipede very winded, but like so tough to beat because you have these big Weezings in your face, and then don't forget if we Koga, that's another fresh Weezing. And with the addition of Leaf, this deck is just it's ridiculously good. It doesn't need much, like because it can stall for so long. Yeah, long as you pull Leaf in them, you're good. Like if you can set up multiple Weezings, like you don't need the second Scolipede, you just need 2 Weezings off rip, and that pretty much sets you up really nicely to do a lot of good things. All right, let's get one more in with Scolipede. I guess then we'll call it wrap. But yeah, Scolipede's ability to again, it's one of those decks. It doesn't take much energy. You can pretty much attack within 3 turns. You have a good it's one of those rare decks that you don't hate going first. Again, here we're gonna go first here. We set up pretty nicely. You know what's interesting though? The Magnezone actually is pretty tough into us. Hopefully we see a coughing Koga soon. Also, of course, Whirlipede. But if we pull a Poke Communication, So we have like a let's just do some odds here. So we're gonna pull again next turn. We're gonna have 12 cards. Say none of them. So say it's not a Professor Oak, and it say one of the next cards we pull is either gonna be so we'll have a 12. We'll have 12 cards. I'm just gonna use 12, even though we're taking from the pulling to 13. We'll have pretty much a 4 out of 12 chance potential of getting Whirlipede, because if we get a Pokemon Communication, okay, there's Koga. Okay, glad to see that. Okay, is this okay? This isn't okay, he'll get one attack off, which is perfectly fine. As long as he, I'm fine with that. And that's if he stays in. He gets knocked if he stays in. That's okay with me. Only issue I guess I have with that is Cyrus. So I'd rather set it. Go ahead and get another Ooh, interesting. Okay, yeah, he won't even go for the attack here either because of the two Scolipede off rip. Does this deck run? You know, I'm kind of scared of losing Weezing so early. Funny enough to say. I think the smart play is to save our Weezing because we just don't have nothing else to go for us going forward. So I think we just kind of have to sacrifice our Venipede here. A very interesting play here. Why did we take so little damage there? Huh. I wasn't paying attention, but oh, technically, oh, wait, what? Wait, what is Hold on. How do I go to the us not getting our second is really hurting here, or hurts. Yeah, even if he Marshadows us here, I think oh wait, no, we don't survive that. Here's what we do, I guess, is we just tank another hit. Oh, I guess I could have went ahead and knocked them out either way because we already got our second wheezing. Actually, that would have been probably smarter. That would have been a lot smarter actually, because now we're threatened by freaking crap. Well, actually no, because Farfetch gets knocked out this turn unless he sacrifices something else. Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna probably sacrifice something else actually. Yeah, actually that was costly. We should have just went ahead and ended it because costly mistake by me. And I think we've already lost. Okay, good, 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 good. We have another Whirlipede we can actually use here. Yeah, I think this is still an okay play. Only thing is, a Cyrus into Magneton wouldn't feel that great. He does already have a knockout from that early one, so if he does have Magnezone, which is a good chance he does, I missed very big misplay there. I should have just let Marshadow come in. Yeah, and us losing our wheezing earlier kind of hurts as well. Yeah, I think this games it because we have no way of protecting ourselves again 2 turns in a row. So yep, unfortunate misplay by me. Um, I'm making misplays after misplays today. I should have attacked. I didn't really think about that. But if his Marshadow came in, he would have died to wheezing either way. I was scared of losing our Scolipede, but it was fine. It was actually it was perfectly fine. His yeah, we would have won there. Unfortunate misplay by me. I think we definitely easily could have won that last one. I think had he still made the play the had he still made the mistake of attacking into Scolipede, yeah. But I see now. I didn't know why, but I guess we counter because technically we didn't knock out his Pokemon. The poison did technically. Because of that, his Marshadow didn't do the full 100, which I didn't know. That actually saved us from earlier. So but very interesting there. Big misplay on my part. Sorry on that, guys. I definitely could have. I think at least gave myself a better shot at winning had we went ahead and just went for a knockout with Scolipede, and he would have been forced to. He essentially would have been forced there to. Or you know what else I could have done? I could have sacrificed the coughing, but I think it's just a big misplay. I shouldn't have let that Farfetch live. I should have knocked it. That's my fault. So he played around well. That Magnezone is so good because you don't have to give it attention until it comes out. And I think that's what the beauty. And that's what I said. I did a breakdown of the set, and I said the one thing about that Magnezone, it's like basically as good as like um Rampardos. It's just as good as like Rampardos, if not even better, because it's just one energy, no real downside. Um, he's a basic, but only issue is I guess with Rampardos decks you have the skull, but there's no way of really pulling the skulls faster like a Pokeball. So you do have the fossil aspect of it, which is a pro and a con because you never have to worry about having him on in the active spot. You never have to worry about that. But in this case, like when you're just trying to draw for your basics, it's a lot easier to do that. If you do get lucky and don't get an active mon, that is something you don't want in the active spot, like your Magnemite, for example. So yeah, I tried. The deck, it feels, I didn't really get to use the communication as much. I thought just throwing it into a lot of these stage 3 decks, stage 2s I should say, decks would feel a lot better. But yeah, I just not too much. One deck I do want to test out, because we don't have to waste like too many like leaves and all that stuff, is Blastoise. I think Blastoise maybe something to not snuff at now with the new Pocket communication. Maybe it's not something to snuff at. I think, especially if you get some lucky flips on Misty and you get him out in 3 turns with the new Pocket communication. Yeah, Blastoise may be tough now. 160, yeah. Wait, and no one's one shotting him. Nobody's one shotting him. So yeah, kind of tough. Also, I guess obviously Venusaur is always a threat in my opinion. If everything goes right, again, just no way to accelerate the energy for Venusaur. So it's gonna almost always take 4 turns to get him up. Even if you use Lilligant or something like that, it's still gonna. If you do the math, still gonna take you 4 turns. So it's no way of speeding that up. But once that man gets out, if you can stall long enough, yeah, it may be something. It may be something to do or something to try with the Druddigon. Maybe something to try with Druddigon, and then you throw on the cape with the Venusaur, and yeah, I think that beats a lot of breakpoints with that extra 20. It's something to try. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, this is the new and improved Scolipede deck. I couldn't get too much use out of it. We only got a small sample size. I think we're one of 3 games today. We won 1, lost 3, but I think we made misplays on 2 of them, so we could have potentially won 2 of our losses. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. Thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of the deck. We're out. Peace.